What up? Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Full Frontal Exposure, where everybody's opinion is a lie. Tonight, guys, I'm gonna leave it open to you guys, man, and leave it open Q&A tonight. Honestly, I don't feel like running too long tonight, guys. David's been real quiet, which has been nice, man, because the more quiet David is, that means the less he's running his scam on everybody. The reruns, all that stuff. That's all proof that David is just. I talked to one of the channel members offline today. We believe he could possibly be sick, man, already. That this is his disappearing act right now that we're seeing in front of us. But if you guys got questions and answers you guys want to put out there, put them out there, man. Let's hear what you guys. I'm curious, man. Megan Fitzgerald, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys' time. Thanks for stopping in. Just saying, David's been quiet. This is going to be an open Q&A, man. We haven't done one in quite a bit. I did find out that the house did sell. I won't give in for. No, I'm not going to give the details on it. Yeah, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. But the 1302 house did sell. I don't know to who, but it did sell, so it's out of the church's hands now. It's now out of the cult's hands, I know that. So. How did I come on to David E. Taylor? Same way everybody else did, man. The deposition, brother. Michael H. Long. Same thing with the deposition, man. I'm not wearing my shirts tonight either. I felt kind of going like a little casual tonight. But it was the deposition, man. And I don't know, it just felt nobody was, everybody, I don't know, man. It was like just I don't want to say nobody, but there was something like, there was a curtain that was pulled over our eyes in that deposition, or there was something, it was like they were attempting to blind us from something, and I didn't like that. David was trying to hide something from us in that deposition, and that kind of bugged me. Like, what did he have to hide so much that he couldn't just tell the truth? Like, he's supposed to be a pastor, right? And I'm not even religious, dude, but it was just the fact that he went in there and just lied. Allie Wright, what's up? Colt Whackers. Hit that like button too, y'all. But yeah, that's kind of what got me started on it, Michael Long, is that, man. And nobody was saying anything about it. Why not? Why was... Somebody had to stand up for it. Somebody had to stand up for what he was doing and what was wrong. We've all dug him up. We've all looked into his cult ministry and probably done the research on him. We all have. Why the clandestine stuff, David? Why are you so secretive about your church? You changed your names 4 times, dude. 4 times, David. There's other people in here that have churches that are on the channel. You know how many times they changed their name? Never. So yeah, that's how I got involved, Michael Long. That was my reasoning behind it. One, it was why the secrecy. 2, the fact that it was a blatant fuck you with the system. When if I did some shit like that, I would no doubt be thrown in jail, held in contempt, name it, a litany of different charges I would be held for. Another reason, I pay the shit out of my taxes. I have to every year. And the fact that these super organizations are laundering money and nothing is being done about it. Nobody's standing up for what's right, saying, hey, this isn't right. And it's not that these huge organizations are laundering money. I mean, Yeah, David, why keep changing your name, dude? Why keep changing your name, David? David. No responses from the IRS, which reminds me I need to fill out mine for this week. I forgot to do it. Um, I'll never get a response from the IRS either. Lone Star 131, never. That's part of the IRS tax code, man. I looked it up. I already looked it up because of tax revenue code. I think it's called IRC, Internal Revenue Code, right? And it's a law, no bullshit. Even though, right, these are nonprofit public entities, right? Whenever there's a tax investigation, we won't know about it, and they'll never disclose the information or the outcome of the investigation. That is the IRC code. They won't do it. Hit that like button too when y'all get in here. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Thank you. So yeah, they will not. We'll never know. Sucks, right? Even though they're these big organizations, right? Where obviously we know they're laundering money, right? We, the public, still got to pay our taxes at the end of the year. We're all about to pay taxes right now, man. Guess where some of our money's going to go? To those public services that these big these money laundering corporations are doing, taking money from, like churches especially, places like David. Think when David doesn't file his taxes, what happens? He takes away from social services, civil services, all kinds of things when you launder that kind of money. So that's kind of another reason too, Michael H. Long. What about you guys? Lone Star 131, what got you involved, man? Same thing, deposition. Sure, everybody has a different reason behind it. That's kind of my reason, man. It was hard for me to sit back and watch nothing be done. You know what, Lone Star? I would like to think that they're looking into it, man. I really would. I would like to think that they're looking into it. That it. I would like to think it wasn't hard for anybody to ignore David's presence online with all the shit he was saying. You know, just my opinion. Look, there's a spam. Let's see. Yeah, okay, Lone Star, I'm with you there, man. Hit that like button. Joe Gonzalez, what up, brother? Nice to have you here, man. Suit scamming cancer. Okay, good. Patience using God as a crutch. Okay, yeah. Okay. Joe, thanks for sharing that, man. True believer. Yeah, when you damage people on the spiritual level, man, not a cool thing to do. Not at all. 100%, man. It's not only he's damaging them on a spiritual level. I mean, 131 deal. I'm tuning in. I'm with you, man. I'm with you, brother. I'm like on your level. Okay, think of damaging somebody mentally, right? But think of damaging somebody mentally using religion. Think of that, dude. Think of that. Think of the think of how exponential the damage would be compared to just manipulating somebody, just brainwashing them, but using religion. Think of that, man. I'm with you, 131. To damage somebody spiritually, it takes a long. Yes, Matthew Moore. Okay, you tuning in with me, Matthew Moore? Takes a long time to recover, man. Long time to recover. You're talking. Yep. And Matthew Moore, you're a spiritual leader, man. And I've had some conversations with Matthew Moore off channel, man. Um, yeah, it takes a long time to recover, man. Highly flammable at this point. Yeah, he's unpredictable, which makes him dangerous. Hit that like button too, you guys. Help me out here. But yeah, David's highly flammable right now. 100%. Yeah, in the process, Lone Star betraying their trust. Yeah. In that process, taking money, stealing, lying, being a man whore, all that crap, man, and just this is why I say abuse. Why isn't this kind of indoctrination, religious indoctrination, monitored and put on a platform to where it's considered abusive? I mean, think of that, man. Think of the mental damage you do to somebody when you manipulate them religiously. But you also maybe do some body shaming in there. Probably maybe there's a slight bit of sexual abuse going on there too. You know? Not even like physical abuse, but maybe more like, verbal manipulation. You know? Think of that. But using religion and twisting it all up and just, yep, 100%, 131. Yep, I'm with you, Lone Star. Yep. Avi Vasquez, my boy, man. Yep. Good point. It's like using a cheat code, Avi Vasquez. It's too easy when you can just say justify your actions with God-given permission. Mm-hmm. It is. That's a good way to put it, dude. It's like a fucking cheat code, man. Shit. Dude, that's like... That is the best way to put it, man. It's like a fucking cheat code for a video game, man. You just say, insert God gives me permission. Bam, cheat code activated. Give me your money. With you. With you. Yep. It's like religion as a manipulation tactic is a cheat code. Man, like seek that in for a minute. Manipulating somebody religiously, but also there's like some other forms of abuse in there. I'm gonna give a big shout out to P Streams too. Hope you're doing good. Shout out to all the other subscribers and channel members out there too, you guys. Thanks for being here. But yeah, I'm with you, Avi Vasquez. And again, where's the regulation in this, man? Okay, Matthew Morey speaking from experience, okay. Took a long time to recover. Norma Muniz, damn, you're all the way from North Korea. Damn, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. What brought you here, Norma Muniz? Talk to me. Talk to us. Talk to the group. North Korea, though. I don't know about North Korea. This could be like a troll or something right here. Wasn't David supposed to hail North Korea or something, Norma Muniz? What are you doing over in North... I'm none of my business. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go ahead and... Oh, whoops. Alright, yeah, that was a troll, I think. I'll be sorry, I didn't mean to delete your message, man. Oh shit, I accidentally put Abby in timeout. Yeah, it doesn't moderator. Sorry, Abby. Didn't mean to put you in timeout, dude. My bad. That was an accident. What's up, Allie, right? You got a question? Yeah, I told you 1,000 subscribers, man. It's going. Only then. 1,000 subscribers, man. I'm ready for it. Summer's about to hit here, dude. I'll be fast because I didn't mean to put you in timeout. Chris Khan, what up? It's ready, dude. Dude. I don't even like shit. I don't trim it or nothing, dude. It's just like all over the place. I'm really ready to get rid of it. It's been my like natural filter through COVID, dude. It's my natural mask. It keeps me healthy. But tonight it's Q&A tonight, Chris. Q&A tonight, brother. That's it. David's been quiet, which is real nice. And that's kind of what the goal was, is to keep David quiet from preaching any of his bullshit. We pretty much stopped him from running his cult scam. I know, I know, I don't even know how long a growth it is, man. Yeah, I think he will. He'll use those. Yeah, Allie. I think right. Yeah, I think 100%. Yeah, Captain Crick's next, man. She's next on my list, man. I'm wondering, did Michelle finally shut David up? That's what I'm wondering. I'm still waiting for him to rebrand another channel. I mean, he's got a TikTok channel too. I mean, I don't know. The Wild Horse Meadows house is no longer in the church's name. It's sold. It's sold. 1.2 million. So that's done and over with. Scratch that one off the list. All right. So now all you got is the residential center and the Hager Lane mansion, as far as I know. So he's still got those two big compounds he's operating out of. But Ali, I think 100% that David will use Russia and Ukraine as another like get through to people. Let's take a peek here what he's doing on his Kingdom of God Global Church channel. YouTube just needs to take them all down, really. But Catherine Crick, she's on my list next. Yeah, it's pretty much over for David, man, I think. I really do. He can't outrun the damage that's been done already. It's too much. It's too much. I mean, what do you guys think? You think he's done? Should we move on to the next? You guys say we'll move on to the next, man. We'll move on to the next. We'll start focusing our energy elsewhere. And we'll still keep a tight eye on him, you know? No, I haven't traced down the new owners, but I'm thinking it probably was sold back to somebody in the church, man. It was sold back to somebody. It was... And if you look at everything, right, guys? Yeah, Ali. Yes. And I want to show that I don't have... that I'm to discriminate. So... I hope he does watch me. I hope David does watch me. I'm sure he does. I hope he does. I actually got kind of confirmation that he does. So, hi, David. I feel like he gets those sometimes. Michelle told me stop instigating me. I can see him like sitting there just having a fit, man. Having a fit. You're like, he's lying, Michelle. Tell him to stop lying about me. Don't call him David. David. Could you imagine? And Michelle would have to throw him some cheeseburgers to calm down. He throws some fucking cheeseburgers. Yeah, it's because it's like, because it goes saying, yeah, keep you honest, man. Like, yeah, dude, whatever, man. Ain't shit happened. The whole cease and desist on the wall, David. That was just your weak ass attempt to shut me up, and it didn't work. It actually had the opposite effect. So, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, why hasn't David sued me? Oh, I'm sure they sleep together. Yeah, I think probably Michelle's got some self-esteem issues, I'm thinking, because of it. No doubt. She's probably dealing with issues because she sets up David's like little concubine creep meetups and shit like that. She sets up his soirees, man. And sleeps with him, knowing that she's setting up these soirees with other women. No doubt. I've seen the itineraries, Michelle. I've seen them. Yep. So, yeah, no doubt Michelle's sleeping with David. I'd also like to think, too, but maybe Michelle, like, now that David... I don't know. Yeah, that's why he won't sue me, because you know what I'll get to see is all his financial statements, all his bank documents, everything. David couldn't afford that. There's no way. And I would be right. I'm the last person he wants to have all his financial documents. That would be shitty. That would be a shitstorm for him if he was going to try and sue me in court. Yeah, reading scripts from the phone. Yeah, so Crick is hot on my list, man. I'm reporting her for abuse. I'm kind of teetering on how to deal with that, man. I'm really playing out a lot of scenarios in my head because what she's doing is she's like another David, just as extreme. But here's the thing. This is what I was thinking, and I'm not sexist, guys. Mind you, I'm not sexist. I don't discriminate against man or woman. But the thing is the fact that she's a woman is what makes it easier for her to manipulate a child into into this type of cult. Catch my drift? You guys tune in there, hear me out. How much easier would it be for a woman to groom a child into a fucked up cult like Catherine Crick is? Avi, I didn't mean to put you in timeout, man. I'm sorry, dude. You know, I don't think she's married, dude. I've tried to call, but I can't even get through. Okay, she's not married? Okay. Thank God. Like, I see her on stage. I saw her on stage in Dubai. And she don't even read out her fucking Bible either, like David. Okay, Ollie, right. I'm with you guys. You guys are tuning in. Joe Gonzalez. Okay, thank you. You guys are tuning in. Like that mother figure, that maternal figure. You know, think of a woman running some bullshit like that. She's claiming to be a fucking apostle, man. Come on, Catherine. We'll get off David now. We'll move over to Catherine. Um, yeah, doesn't read from her Bible. Just as much of a head case as David. Just as fucking crazy as David. No scripture. Have these fucking paid actors. Probably no accountability. Well, she pays her taxes, actually. That's one thing she does is she pays her taxes, but the whole Dubai shit. Yeah, the whole thing falling off, a tumor falling off in the shower, that's a sign. No scripture. Yeah, that's the one thing. Yeah, she may be crazier, dude. She may be crazier. The fact that she's doing this out in the open, that's what makes it crazy. I found out she's coming to Texas and a couple of cities. Within, I could take a day trip. Mm-hmm. Could take a day trip. Um, I thought about it, and I don't. Just depends. Depends. It really does. Yep, trust. It's a trap. Yeah, I'm with you, Ollie. Right? I hear you. It's easier for a woman to gain trust of a person. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I'm glad we could speak freely about this, man, because these are real shits. Yeah, it was 100% to solicit money tax free. Of course, she's not going to have to report it. Then who knows how much he's going to get, you know? Yeah, I found out where she's going to be in Texas. One of the towns is a little fucking podunk town, too. I know exactly where it's at. I already map quested it. I very much thought about taking a trip out there when she's going to do her little fucking cult bullshit. And fucking do a live stream right there for you guys and show you what a fucking real cult meeting looks like. So, Catherine Crick, don't come to Texas, okay? Don't bring your bullshit fucking abusive cult to Texas. You think people want you here, but no, not with what you're doing. You're teaching kids to harm themselves. Yes, you are. I found your video with the kid about to stick his fingers down his throat that you edited out, Catherine Crick. And it's on my channel now. Joe Gonzalez, I'm highly considering it. I really am. 100%. 100%. That would be amazing, right? Get some B-roll footage, like some real-time documentary footage, and show what an actual cult looks like from the inside. Mm-hmm. I'd go full incog, man. I know they want everybody to see the crowd, that's why. Notice David, remember how David's used to be shot from up above and you could see the crowds and everything? Well, now they shoot from the front because David doesn't have a crowd anymore. So that's why. And all I gotta do is get Catherine Crick's crowd to shrink. Catherine Crick, you're on the chopping block, man. You can't do what you're doing. You got kids in there. You're abusing kids. We see it. We're not dumb. And your manipulation tactic is just the same, only you're a woman. It's all the same. It's still mind control, Catherine Crick. You know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Call her Kathleen Luna Crick. Catherine Luna Crick. Oh man. Yeah. Hashtag Catherine Luna Crick. Allie, right? I don't block anything like that out. I don't block anything like that out. I pay attention to the detail and everything. I'm not a therapist, mind you guys, but I see a situation like that, and like no, just I go guys. I go to mental health classes and shit, guys. So when I see a situation like that, it's like a lot of red flags go off for me. You know, they really do. Huge red flags, especially when there's kids involved, guys. You know, that's where I get. Yeah. Yeah. Catherine Crick is more conniving, 100%. Just as unpredictable. possibly just as dangerous. But all this, she would still have all her little religious zealots around her too. So you're gonna have those extremists, you know, and the people that are sitting down there screaming like ah, like all fucking crazy, and like, dude, is that really necessary? Live in a combine, you know, I don't know, man. I think she has her little paid actors that go with her everywhere, just like David would, and place them throughout the crowd. You know, that's most likely what she does. Probably doesn't pay her staff anything. They're probably paying all their own ways, donating all their money. I mean, she says she's taking Cash App, just like David does. Cash App, PayPal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joe Gonzalez. How can she actually believe she's an apostle, man? And it even says in the Bible, no woman shall be a prophet or an apostle. And I'm not sexist either, guys. You know that, but I'm just going by word in scripture, what it says in the Bible. Not exactly the verse, but I know it says that in there somewhere. Yeah, her troop is traveling with her, Joe Gonzalez. Yep, no doubt. Yeah, separate from the mother. Yeah, it is. It's all performance. And to go over to Dubai, I mean, Dubai is a pretty rich country, you know, that area. Yeah, some dude told her. Well, from what I understand, Captain Crick is actually a failed actress, a failed Hollywood actress. That's what I'm understanding. I know. I bet some dude fed her like, yeah, you're a prophet, you're an apostle. Yeah, you could do it. Yeah, you're a prophetess. Yeah. Go ahead. She's like, yeah, I could do it. Yeah, all I gotta do is say praise God and do all this, wave my hands and fivefold ministry and all this other crazy shit, and everybody will believe me. I know, dude. Right, Chris? Oh man, don't put ideas in my head, Chris, because she's coming to Texas, dude. She's coming to Texas. Don't put ideas in my head, because you know I will. There's a couple places she's coming to Texas that aren't far. Yep. I would, Chris. I would go with you. Yep. Yep. I'm with you, Ali. Right. It needs to stop. This is where we gotta get our world authorities, government authorities, to get involved in these kind of things and say, no, it stops right here. See these kids? This is where we draw the line. Y'all adults can do whatever the fuck you want, but leave these goddamn kids out of it, okay? So go ahead and shut this shit down. No kids are allowed at these kind of fucking weird cult gatherings, alright? Yeah, and then they got some little kids on the ground. He's like this, fucking doing weird shit, man. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. My hair's not in the glory tonight, guys. Either look. Sorry. But yeah, man, they got kids that are like, seeing those kids laying on the ground is just ridiculous, man. Like twitching and shit, you know. Like, come on, this isn't real. I mean, who teaches their kid to do that? Damn, if I had kids, I wouldn't. I would never be taking them to a place like that, man. What are the questions you guys have, man? This is kind of an open Q&A tonight. I said, man, David's been quiet, so I think it's. I mean, if you guys want, we'll move on to Catherine Crick and we'll start breaking down her little cult church. Only thing is they don't have a call center like David did, so it's kind of a bummer. I mean, you can't even get through her phone line, so that tells you a lot. Yeah, the whole 3-2-1. It's like it's their signal to start and stop the act. Yep. Little 3-2-1. If you guys want me to start hammering down on Catherine Crick, I will. We'll still keep an eye on David. Not a problem. But if you want me to start hammering down on Catherine Crick, we can also do that. I couldn't. No, she doesn't do Zoom. I couldn't find a Zoom. YouTube, that's it. Okay. Chuck Wood. Yep. Line in pockets, yep. Michael H. Long, Chuck Wood. David's got to pay out a big settlement too for Harold Lewis, don't forget. Juice Lee, what's up, man? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends on what kind of hair it is, man. If he's getting real hair. Yeah, I saw an older video of him today, and it was just like, dude, like you look at the back of his head, man, and it's just like, hey, Catherine, nice to see you. And it's just like, Juice Lee, it looks like somebody just took like a bowl of hair and just fucking poof, put it on the back, and there's just like the big bald spot in the back of his hair right here. See, I don't think so either. Well, Chuck Wood, the Wild Horse Mansion sold. The Wild Horse Mansion sold. So he could use the money to be paying Harold Lewis off, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, he's gonna have to sell one of those matches, dude. He's got to be going broke, man. Guys, if I had a haircut as fucked up as David's, dude, I would just shave that motherfucker, dude. I would never wear it. Like, David, just shave your head, man. Shave your head. It's just like a big beep sticks. There's just a big bald spot right in the middle of David's head right here. Yeah. Right. Juice Lee. First thing I'm doing is fixing my hair, right? Okay, and here's the thing. I'm only gonna go for an hour tonight, guys. I didn't want to run crazy long. We're gonna jam and we'll call it a night. Here's one thing I was talking to Bill Cosby ASMR about off channel today. Is the fact that there's all kind of people watching him, watching his, no doubt, his health go downward and spiral because there's physical signs of it. Didn't take much. No doubt he's got to be sick, right? His health is, we saw him in poor health, guys. Like, he looked like shit last time we saw him, right, guys? I think we can all kind of agree on that. He wasn't looking his best. Where is he going with this? And this is his, this is pretty much his final disappearing act, right? Like, the physical signs for David's poor health was there. They are there. And maybe that's why we're not seeing him. Because he knows he looks like shit. And okay, the fact that David says he can heal all these people, right? But he can't even take care of himself. All the people starting to abscond and leave. What's up, Juice Lee? Spill it, brother. Spill it, man. This is open Q&A tonight, man. But think of that, guys. Think the fact that David can't even take care of himself, and now his little cult ninjas are starting to see. No, not anymore, Juice Lee. There's nowhere near that many people. At one point, yeah, he did used to have a big crowd, but dude, he ran that place like a. It's a cult, man. That's why it went downwards, because he's a cult leader, dude. Full blown cult. He basically ran that place into the ground. He probably could have had something good going at one time, but he's just got money hungry. And again, man, just ran that whole joint into the ground, dude. There's videos he's putting out now that are actually like soundboarded with fucking. They're doing voiceovers, like you can hear the soundboards. It's bad. So that's. I'd like to think that what me and Bill Cosby ASMR were talking about today is a good possibility that, you know, people are starting to see that David's probably ill himself, and after him talking about he can cure cancer and all these diseases and sicknesses and illnesses, what if they seen him get laid up in the hospital with a real bad case of the 1-9er, man? There is no official update when they're going to stream again. Nope. Nope, there is no official update. Don't think there will be. I get on their Zoom still, but they're reruns. The Zooms are reruns. You guys see how quick they're on to me on the Zoom reruns? You're like 30 to 10 minutes. Tim, get him off. Yeah, once they see me on camera, man, they're like, oh shit, here he is. If I get on for 2 minutes once a week, man, it's well worth it just to let them know I'm still watching. I kind of dig it. I think it's fun. But yeah, no official update. Oh, Thorburn Yelson, what's up, man? You're my brother, dude. How you doing, man? Good to have you. But no official update. Hit that like button too, y'all guys. No official update, man. Thor, I honestly think we've seen the end of him. He's too unhealthy. He's too unwell to come out and do anything. Me and Bill Cosby ASMR were talking about that, and that his followers are probably starting to see the shit and start to realize that he's full of it, and starting to leave. Because you don't see any lives. You don't see Michelle or anybody or Joseph out there doing lives anymore. They're all locked up in their little cult mansions. David's probably sitting back watching these videos, be like, Michelle, tell me, stop talking about me. Oh, he has? He's booked the Amway Arena? Okay, I'll call and find out. I bet he backs out of it again. Don't worry, David. We'll make sure. I'm going to make sure, David, okay? I'm going to call the Amway Arena, David, and make sure you booked it. Oh. Don't tell. I'll call him. I'll fucking call Chris Cobb. I'll call him, make sure he hasn't booked it. Make a David Taylor fantasy. Where would I go on Zoom next time? Have a mask like a COVID mask where it's like just David's grill with his teeth. Or an actual latex mask, yeah, get like an actual prosthetic mask fixed, and show up as David E. Taylor. That would be legit, right? You'd be like, oh, look, it's Apostle. Here he blessed us tonight with his greatness. Good call. That's a good idea. That'd be funny, right? Be like, yes, you've been blessed, my brothers and sisters. Give me your money. Give me your 401k. I need money. Give it all to me. You've been healed. No, I would feel bad about scamming money. Cut your hair like David's and rock the mask. I could, dude. I could just shave a total shave a total fucking bozo clown hairdo, and and just go total David E. Taylor. Right? My hair's fucked up right now. Look at it. It's long, dude. Yeah. Right? I would too, man. I'd go total bozo the fucking clown, man. I would. I'd rock it. People are like, dude, what's up with your haircut? I'd be like, you don't understand. Don't worry about my life. You know who had one even better was Russell Williams. If you guys know who that is, that guy had a patch like David's, man. Like him and David could have been like hairline brothers, man. No doubt. That fool had a fucking hairline like a monster too. That motherfucker had a hairline with an island. Man. And on top of that motherfucker's head, you're like, God damn, who's that guy's barber? Russell Williams should have just shaved his fucking hairline too, man. I don't know why he didn't. Him and David need to take lessons from each other. Russell and David could be like, they could shave each other's hair. Questions, answers. You guys got questions, answers? Kind of a slow chat tonight. It's all right though. Like I said, man, David's been quiet, which is nice. Which is nice. I like the fact that he's quiet. Because it shows that he's scared. No doubt. It shows that he's scared of us and he knows we're watching him. So, with that being said, hi David. Ask him, man. I think he could, man. I do. I think he could be sick, man. I think he could be sick. Michelle will take over. It'll fall to the next person in line, which is no doubt concubine Michelle. See, I would like to think they've been quiet because maybe they are being investigated right now. That's been kind of floating around my head too. What if they're quiet right now because they are being investigated? Who will be her puppet? I don't know, man. I would not want to be under Michelle's control. She would be a... Man. She'd be a hard one to be under control, man. Imagine David, like... But imagine, man, Michelle? I couldn't imagine being under Michelle's, like, hierarchy or under her control. She would probably just... Man. She'd be Ghislaine Maxwell times, like, 10, man. She'd be that. Yeah, Michelle's evil, man. Michelle's real evil. Like she's like David, like tenfold. She's David tenfold. And you know that, Michelle. We've got reports of you that you're just a real conniver, Michelle. You're not very nice. Her son's got to be like 12 or 13. I don't know, man. It's going to end up like another Gwen Shambling cult out there in Chesterfield, Missouri if they're not careful. Chesterfield, Missouri is going to have a big cult commune in their backyard. I mean, they're already pretty much setting up out there. Yeah, Allie, I'm with you. Marked, yeah, it's marked. David is quiet because he knows, yeah. Yep, he knows it's quiet. He knows we're watching him. And it does. like, you guys have watched his past videos and they seem borderline psychotic, really, don't they? Like, you see the way he operates and the way he gets up there and just screams and yells on stage. That's psychosis at the very least. You guys got any questions, comments, concerns? I will continue to focus what we're doing here on the channel. David being quiet. I will continue to work and focus on David, but I think I would also like to start focusing on Catherine Crick. I think she needs some exposure too. She won't get fraud reports like David because she looks to be paying her taxes, but I gotta rub some strings and find out how I can approach that one another way because of the kids involved. But I'm definitely gonna focus on David still. I would like to still see the channel grow for the movement to what we're doing, keep growing. But I think more of these cult organizations need to be clamped down onto, like Ali Wright's saying. Not just David. David, I'm not discriminating here. You're a black man. I'm going after a white woman next, okay? So just know I don't discriminate here, alright? I'm going to be fair. Be fair to all of them. They're all going to get the same kind of exposure, David. All of them here, they're operating in America anyways. Not all of them. Whatever ones just happen to fall on the lap of the group. Yep. Absolutely right, Ali, right? Learning process. We can look for those similar tactics now. Look how long we've deconstructed this one. Done the research. Listen to experts. Talk to witnesses. Bakasha today, mayonnaise. He's all, extra mayonnaise. Give me some extra mayonnaise. I got stung too the other day. I got stung yesterday. My arm swelled up. Now you're good, Chris. But yeah, the channel is going to continue to go in the way that it's going. Definitely Catherine Crick. Catherine Luna Crick. I'll start calling her Luna Crick. I think she deserves a little bit of attention now. With the kids, man, that's, again, kind of where I draw the line. I'm sure you guys too. Some of you guys down here got kids. I got nieces, nephews, all that. That's where we gotta... Luna Crick, yeah. Well, her name's spelled Krick. So I figured, yeah, like that, but... Luna Crick. Yeah, Catherine Luna Crick. She is, man. She's crazy, dude. That lady needs some attention. Nope, Amway will not be a no. The Amway's a no-go, Bruce Parkins. He's never going to be able to afford that, man. No doubt. Yeah, Crick. Yeah, cement sticks. Yep. Luna Crick. Catherine Luna Crick. It's kind of catchy. Oh yeah, Chris. He can't afford the Amway. It's so expensive. You have to have like these big insurance policies just to hold something. Oh, I just let it hang. Ali, right. But I swell up. I swell. Stung me right here. Whole side of my arm swelled up. He could probably fill it with 500 of his calories, Chris Cobb. Yeah, waste of money. Waste of money, Bruce Parkins. 100%. Why waste the money on it, No use. The stage... I don't know. He's bled so much money the last 4 or 5 years. Yeah, he's really good at wasting money. That's That's gonna be kind of his legacy. He's gonna be good at wasting money, right? And then he's gonna be good at just being a false prophet and a liar, and you know, money laundering from the IRS. Marlon Jones, what up? We're doing a little bit of Q&A tonight, man. Um, I was kind of getting close to wrapping it up here. A little tired tonight, but we're just Q&A tonight, man. Talking. Jeff Schreiber, David's and he. A lot of good things have come up tonight, man. Um, good seeing you, Marlon Jones. Good seeing you, man. Jeff Schreiber, David. Dude, David's been in hiding because he knows he looks like shit. I was talking with Bill Cosby SMR offline today, and we think he's sick and that maybe his cult followers, the ones that he has close, are starting to leave. Yeah, alley right where I live, we have like scorpions and big ass tarantulas and shit like that. Yeah, snakes. I got hit by a scorpion this last summer. The the bee sting is probably worse than the scorpion sting, man. Really, tell you the truth, scorpion sting, not even that bad. Um, but Jeff Schreiber, no doubt, David's in hiding, man. Definitely pulling a disappearing act, and he's gonna have to answer for some fucking tax forms here soon. Yeah, I don't live like where Chris Conn lives, where you get gators. Like I'm cool with that, man. Yeah, there's all kinds of bugs down here, Ali. All kinds of bugs. When I got stung by the scorpion, I thought it was like a stinging a thistle plant, like a stinging thistle plant, but it wasn't. It was. um, yeah, I went to pick up a garden hose, man, and I was like, oh shit, what was that? Something hit me, and felt like a little electric needle. Felt like a little electric needle shocked me. Like, bzz. That's what it felt like. And I was like, oh, what the crap? You know, flip the hose over, little tiny little bark scorpion. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It is kind of tingled, really. That's the best way I could put it. Like tingled a little bit. A little tiny guy, you know, a little tiny bastard about that big, hiding on the other side of the hose. Went to grab it, got me right here on the pinky, like right here on the side. Not too bad. Like the bee sting swells worse on me. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to bees, and it's oh, Chris Com? Yeah, dude. I've had him in my clothes. Dude, I've had him fucking crawl up on the couch while I'm laying there. Yeah. What scares me the most, dude? What scares me the most is the big fucking centipedes that I get out here where I live. You think the scorpions are scary? I'll I'll get a centipede this summer and I'll fucking show you guys a centipede. The scorpions don't scare me. It's the big fucking long centipedes that are about, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches long. Yeah. Allie, right, bees are harsh, man. I keep bees. I keep bees. And I got hit a couple times the last couple weeks, and I'm learning a lot about them, man. And it's something something I learned is that bee venom, you don't process, the body doesn't process bee venom, so it stays inside you. It stays inside you, and if you get stung enough times, you fucking end up your kidneys shut down on you. You get hit enough times at one, you'll die. Bees aren't our friends, guys. They sting you. They come locked and loaded, man. There's no safety on that stinger. The bee will use it. She'll fucking kill herself doing it, man. I promise you. A couple have already lost their life to me, so. But yeah, they're harsh, man. They've been evolving for the last however long, and they're gonna continue to do it with or without us, man. And they come locked and loaded. There's no stopping that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, Alley Rat. I like it. But yeah, scorpions. Yeah, Chris, I've had him get in the house. Yeah, the when I first moved in this house, dude. Um, I was laying on the couch one night and it was dark, dude. It was like I could hardly see, and I saw this little fucking thing crawl up on the couch. It was like this. It like crawled up and then it turned around. I was like, what the fuck was that? I thought I was seeing shit, and I wasn't. It was a fucking scorpion on the couch, man. Yeah, wasps sting you, man. I got hit by this fucking red hornet here in Texas. Fucker was no bullshit. I was out doing a job. This hornet, no bullshit. Fucker was about that big, man. Stung me in the side of the head. Felt like I got shot in the side of the head, man. It fucking hurt so bad. So bad. My head, the whole side of my head hurt for the rest of the day. That one was hardcore, dude. It was, oh man, I wasn't even doing nothing to it, man. I didn't even bother it, but apparently I moved. It hit me hard, man. The whole side of my head was on fire. But that was different. That thing was like, I don't know what the fuck that thing was. It was mean and it hurt. I was on somebody's roof, man. Yeah, here in yeah, Chris Com, you have killer bees where you live too, brother. We do too. You take a line and you draw half down the middle of the United States, about halfway. Killer bees basically south of that line. You have them in Chris. You have them in South Florida too, Chris Com. You have them in Florida. Hmm. But we could talk bees on the other channel if you guys want to do that. I didn't mean to get locked up in that. Um, this channel's about David. I keep forgetting. I'll talk bees all day with you guys, man. Um, but yeah, I want to help pollination and numbers and shit like that. So, but with that being said, you guys got any more questions for this evening, man? I'm gonna go ahead and tie it up and knock it out for this week, and I'll be off for a couple weeks, but I'll be back, and we'll be having more content. I'm gonna look into some more into Catherine Crick. I'm still gonna keep my focus on David. Okay, the channel dynamics are not gonna change. Everything's gonna stay the same. But David's been real quiet. That's good. I'm gonna start focusing some energy on this Catherine Crick character, Catherine Luna Crick, and she needs some full frontal exposure too. I think because she's doing some real shady shit with kids. David, no doubt, is still gonna get his exposure. Nah, I'm not gonna go on a shutaway. Maybe just for a couple weeks. Nothing like David, man. David's shutaway is like, man. I wonder if they just like, slide him trays of McDonald's under his bedroom door. I know, Chris. Going into shutaway, bro. Nah, man. I love being with you guys here, and I love exposing these clowns, man. It's because what's needed. It's what's needed, man. This is. It's a necessary. Whatever you want to call it. This is necessary. Has to be. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody has to do this. Channel's going to stay the same. Still going to expose David. We all know why we ended up here in the first place, And, I want everybody to kind of keep that same focus, too, We got to keep exposing these clowns, man, and what they're doing. Channel's going to stay the same. But, again, still focus on David. But Catherine Crick, Catherine Luna Crick, guess what? You're on the chopping block next. We're watching you. I'm watching you real close. Don't come to Texas. Okay? Do yourself that favor, stay out of Texas, okay? If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to contact me off channel. Like I said, I'm going to take a couple weeks off here. I think we've all done a pretty damn good job of keeping David's mouth shut. So kudos to everybody for being here and supporting the channel, man, and coming this far. I just want to say the channel's a year old a couple weeks ago too. But thank you guys. And I'm still here. Don't hesitate. I have a Google Voice set up, man. If you guys want to drop me a text, I'm human, man. I love to socialize with you guys, man. So keep that in mind. And David, we're still watching you, man. But just we know your damage is done, man. So you guys stay safe, stay happy, keep your family safe, and we'll be back in a couple weeks, man. I'm gonna take a short little break here and just keep an eye on a couple things. I'll still be putting out little content here and there and posts. So bear with me while I give a couple weeks to de-stress, and I think we've done a good job, man, and I think we've done a good job of shutting David down. So with that being said, you guys stay safe. David, watching you, man, still. Don't think I've let up on you.